Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last episode, we got to Jabu-Jabu's belly. Yes, I did say Jabu-Jabu's belly. No, this is not Ocarina of Time. This is Oracle of Ages. So I guess they just decided to reuse a dungeon idea. So anyway, first thing you want to do is like I'm doing here with the these what do you call them, blocks. I messed up there a little bit, but you want to kind of get them in the same order they are on the other side. That's how you do that. When you do that, a key will drop. So that's all you have to do. And when the water's flooded, you don't have to worry about the pits or anything. You won't fall down them or anything unless you press B. You probably will be able to fall down them, but why would you want to do that? But anyway, after you do that, you want to go into this room. And you can kill all the enemies or ignore them. It's really up to you. I decided to kill them, so that's what I did. And this dungeon had to record, I think, twice because I got lost the first time I did it. So I had to record it again and try to remember where everything was. So yeah, but anyway, that was the dungeon map that we had in that room there. I don't think you ever do anything with those diamond blocks that are there. I don't remember doing anything with them. But anyway, here you have the little snake thing that jumps out of the holes like they did in Oracle, or not Oracle of Ages, in Link's Awakening. So yeah, like they did in the pit holes. Anyway, when you go down that step, you can go ahead and kill this Moldorm and get it out of your way, so you don't have to worry about it. And yeah. So okay. Next thing you have to do is walk around this little pit here, avoid the light lake, and so I don't take your shield away. And I don't know, I think I was getting distracted by something there when I was walking against the wall. So anyway, let's go ahead and walk up here and kill this Moldorm. And another thing, just like in I keep wanting to say Oracle, and Link's Awakening, with the second upgraded sword, you can just destroy the pots by chopping them. When you step on this switch, what it does is it releases all the water. As you see, you heard water going out. So that's all it really does. It just releases the water. So, but after that, you just want to backtrack back the way you came and go back to the stairs that are up here. So, and as you can see, this dungeon is nothing like Jabu-Jabu's belly and Ocarina of Time. Yay, I said it right that time. Thank God. Anyway, after you do that, you can go down and fall down this hole here. And there you go. And you want to go ahead and almost said hook shot. Switch hook your way across there, and open this chest to get a magical ring that we can get appraised later. So anytime you see the pots, just chop them to see, especially if you're running low on health, to see if you can refill your health any. And when you get here, you could just want to push this block out of the way here and open this chest for a small key. So after you do that, you just want to exit this room to the right, and you want to go over here and go down and down a room. And the only reason why we're doing this is so we can kill these enemies to get something that's not really necessary to beat the dungeon, but we're going to get it anyway because I like to complete a dungeon the best I can. So, and when I open it, you'll see all that it is a compass for the dungeon. So that'll also help for finding keys if you're trying to get through here, because as you've noticed, and I think I've said before, at least in the Link's Awakening one LP I did, it makes a noise when you go into a room that has a key in it. So, and also it'll show you where they are if you open up the map by pressing select, I think it is. It'll show you where it'll show you where you missed any chest. So anyway, you want to avoid those anti-fairies there. I don't know why I'm saying a lot, but try to stop myself from doing that. But anyway, you just want to hook shot over there, and then go into this room over here to the left. And I got hit by the anti-fairy. And what you want to do is pretty much just switch hook your way through the through these diamond stone areas and go into the steps here. And after you do that, you just want to go ahead and go up here another thing to say is the item that we're going to get in this dungeon isn't really all that exciting, but we will need it to complete the dungeon, so you'll see what it is. And that all that does is put water back up, I think, to the second floor. The first or second floor, one of those. And there's one on the third floor right now, and yeah, it's the first floor. It puts it back in the first floor because that's the second floor we just went to. And accidentally re-entered the steps, which I didn't mean to do. But anyway, that's the quickest way. That's the quicker way to get back over there instead of going through all the things. Which I don't know if you can go in the opposite direction or not to do that. But anyway, after you do that, just jump off the ledge there and then go ahead and head down. And next thing we want to do is avoid these anti-fairies, of course. And I don't even think you get anything in this game to turn those into actual fairies that I can think of. If you do know how, I'd like to know. I would assume probably the sprinkling mystery seeds on them, but I have no idea because I haven't been able to do it. So, but anyway, just go ahead and kill those things to make the chest appear for the small key, and then go ahead and exit this room. Okay, and then next thing you want to do is just go ahead and swim back up here. And we're going to go ahead and go into this room here and dive down into this area. Okay, so I believe our next stop is to the mini boss. I believe that's where we're going next. So anyway, when you open that chest, you get a gacha seed to plant. And yeah, so I was right. We're about to come up on the mini boss of the dungeon here in a minute. And the mini boss of the dungeon isn't too difficult unless you have trouble shooting at it. Well, I just kind of ruined what you have to do, but basically what you want to do is equip your Rock's Feather and your Scent Seeds for this boss. Your Scent Seed on your Seed Shooter, that is. And then go ahead and go in here, and it is the Anglerfish. That is our mini boss for this dungeon. And you can either, you don't have to actually use the Mystery Seeds. You can actually just chop its angler, whatever antenna thing that it has on its head. While it's jumping around, but it's just easier because it'll stop moving, so you can chop it. So that's maybe the reason why you want to use the Scent Seeds. But if you don't want to waste Scent Seeds, just do it like that, which I don't mind wasting Scent Seeds because I don't really use them for anything else except for shooting at switches and stuff, which you don't have to do in this dungeon, I don't think. So yeah, I kept missing because I'm not very good at using the seed shooter, especially at a moving object, but that's the way it is. So just keep repeating the process. It's a little monotonous, but just keep doing it and eventually you will defeat it. And I don't remember how many more times I have actually shoot this thing to beat it, but I think this is the last time, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this is the last time. And there we go, and what that did was, like every other mini boss, it released a fairy. I just was standing right where it died, so it just went right into me. But anyway, this is the item that we have in this dungeon, and it is the long switch. So it works pretty much the same way, just like the long shot and Ocarina of Time. It works the same way as the switch hook did, except for it switches you can use it in longer distances. That's really the only difference. But after that, you want to go ahead. Why did I have to do it that way? Swim left a couple screens here, and just try to either avoid or kill enemies. And as you see, I wind up getting hurt by a lot of enemies in this thing because I just for some reason didn't bother to equip my sword for some reason. And then sometimes when I do equip my sword, I forget that I can't use items underwater with the B button, and I accidentally equipped it to the B button and wound up using wrong items. But anyway, what you just have to do is just swim down the bottom there and come back around through the top. Pretty simple. And after that, you just want to go ahead and switch hook to this pot over here to get to the other side. So we're getting about halfway done here, so that's pretty good. Of course, defeat the mini boss. It is the midway point, so for most of the time anyway. And yeah, so when you come out of those stairs, I was going to say you just want to go ahead and swing your sword, because that thing will, that rope just comes straight at you when you come out of there. So that's pretty much what you want to do there. Anyway, you had to kill all those items for this door to open, and once you go through it, just go ahead and resurface back up. There we go. And then go ahead and go up here, and I get caught by that like and get my shield eaten. I don't exactly know how to get the level 2 shield back. If I figure out, I'll probably do that before I record the before I do the next part, or I will just, since I have a backup file just in case the recording messed up or anything, I'll just go ahead and rebeat this dungeon on that file instead of saving over it. So, and then I'll just copy it over here. But anyway, enough of my little background details that I do. So just go ahead and just keep going up. And what we're doing is we're going to release the water again. So that's where we're heading right now. If you remember this room, you would know that. You'll probably know that. Realize that's where we're going. So I'll go up here and step on the switch again. I don't know what I was doing there. But anyway, go ahead and step on the switch. And it releases the water again. Alright, so let's go ahead. We have to backtrack again. Yeah, this is... It may remind you of the water temple in Ocarina of Time, which everybody and their grandmother hated doing. I didn't really like it my first time. It's one of the reasons why it took me a little while to actually beat Ocarina of Time. And one of the reasons I actually decided to buy a strategy guide for that game, because I don't think there would have been any way I would have defeated it without it. So, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. So, just do what you have to do on there. But anyway, after we do that, what we want to do is try to put this, we want to use the switch, the long switch actually now. I'm going to try to remember to call it that so I can call it what it's called. I don't know if that bothers you or not, if I call it or not call it what it's supposed to be called. But I like to try to call things the way they are. Just like the keys, I don't like to call bats, I like to call keys because that's what they are. Same thing with the, you know, if you're playing Mario with the Goombas, and the same thing with the Stalfos. I don't like to call them skeletons, I like to call them Stalfos. And there I accidentally, I don't know why, I accidentally used the Canis Amari again and undid the switch. But anyway, when you do that, the chest has a small key in it. And then after you do that, I believe you want to head right, yes. That's where you want to go. And go ahead and equip everything you think you might need, and then go up here. Okay, so what you want to do is actually you want to stand over here because on the switch, because you want to use the switch hook to make this do it. I don't know. So after you do that, go ahead and not go to the left. Don't go there. You want to go to the right and go back into here. So pretty much what we want to do again is go back up these little stairs here and then go up the stairs right there. So anyway, after you do that, you want to go ahead and go back around, and I believe we're going to step on the switch to redo the water again. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that's where we're going. So you just want, again, you just want to go ahead and not do that. You want to watch out for that spark enemy too, so he don't hurt you. And just go ahead and go across. There you go. So after you do that, oh no, we're in the area with the switch hook things again, or in this case the long hook things. So anyway, go ahead and go across and go up these steps, and then we can go ahead and go up here. And I believe actually, oh actually yeah, we are going to the water room again. We're just going to a different switch, I believe. Well, we hit, well, we were going to that room, we just hit the switch. But I believe the next thing we're going to do is go around to step on that switch that we haven't stepped on yet. So what you want to do is long shot over across, not long shot, long switch over across the hole here. And just go around. And here I get a little bit confused in a minute, but I finally figure out where I'm going to go, because you'll see me come back to this room again, because I got confused and I was trying to figure out where I needed to go, and I finally figured it out. I thought I needed to go ahead and go through these the doors up here, but actually you don't need to do that. What I needed to do is, in the room that I was in before, I needed to go down, but I didn't, and I couldn't remember what to do, so I paused for a second trying to think about it. And then, like I said, in a minute you'll see me walk back to the entrance area to where I came in at. So probably should have cut that part out where I was thinking, but oh well. And you're seeing me go back to the beginning area again. Right down here. I don't know why I did that, but because I was thinking, I was trying to remember what to do, but and also I think I had to look it up because I forgot. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over this way. And what we want to do is go down here, and so we can step on the switch to raise the water level up to the second floor, I believe. So yeah, and this has a lot of water switching mechanics to it, as you can see. And I believe that's the last time we actually had to fool with the water, but I can't exactly remember. But I don't want to do anything with those rooms up there yet. I will be coming back short and a little bit after I get a couple more keys, because there's like 3 doors there, so I need 3 keys and I only have 2 or 1. So anyway, what you want to do is go ahead and go down these steps here, I believe. No, you don't. You want to go down here. Then you want to go ahead and go up these steps over here to the right. I was thinking there, but anyway, yeah, so you want to go ahead and go up to these steps and then switch hook over to that little platform there, and then switch hook down, and that will let you get to this chest over here, which contains another small key. So there we go. And in a minute we're about to get another small key, and then we will go ahead and go back to that room that had the 3 locked doors in it. So what you want to do is go ahead and switch hook across here. Yes, those spikes will still hurt you even though you're swimming. I don't understand how, but they do. Just like you still have to jump off platforms instead of just being able to swim over them. Again, don't understand how. I don't know why you couldn't just swim above them, but oh well, that's the way they made the game, and that's what you have to deal with. So next thing you want to do is go ahead and go, after you go down here, you want to go, I think, left. I think 3 screens is what we're going to go through. So that is 1 screen, and I'm here trying to kill the enemies. I don't know why I thought it was necessary to kill them, but I eventually decide not to, and just keep going. And I'm trying to get my sword here, because that was the point I was talking about earlier, where I was using my switch hook because I forgot to equip my sword and it wasn't doing me any favors. But after you do that, when you get to this room, you want to go ahead and go up and then go left. After you do that, we want to go ahead and go down here and switch hook across and open this chest, which, as you can probably guess, will contain a small key. So after we get that small key, what we're going to do is we're going to go right a screen. We're actually going to backtrack to where we went to those steps, and we're going to go back to those room with the 3 locked doors, because we're getting close to getting to the where the boss key is at. So that's where I'm heading right now. Back over here, and you want to go up here so you can switch hook to the pots that are up here, or long switch actually, I'm sorry, long switch across, and then go down the step, or actually you don't have to go down the steps, just jump off the platform there, and then we're going to go ahead and go up a few few screens here so we can, or actually one screen so we can get to those steps. Actually, no, not to those steps. I accidentally went in there by mistake because I was distracted by something. But anyway, go ahead and go around here again, watching out for the anti-fairies, of course, if you can, avoid them. Which I obviously could not avoid one of them, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the left, the same way we've been doing it, by switch hooking over to the area. And I was too lazy to equip my sword, so I decided just to do that. And then we're going to go ahead and jump. I was going to equip my sword there, but then I remembered, wait, you can't kill the spark enemies with the sword. So anyway, what you want to do is go ahead and go, we went through the stairs, and we're going to go ahead and go up, and that anti-fairy knocked me into the stairwell. So go ahead and go up here, and then we're going to switch hook across the water, or long switch across the water. I'm sure you're probably getting annoyed hearing me correct myself on that, but I like to call it what it's supposed to be called, so. And that thing made me mad. I was trying to kill it, but it's like, eh. When I couldn't hit it, I decided just not to worry about it. I was like, whatever. So anyway, what we want to do is go ahead and go to the left. I can't believe I did that. Instead of chopping it, I switched to the crab and got across that way. And I actually don't know the actual name for the crab enemies, so I've been just calling them a crab. But the enemies with the helmets on it, I know are called helmsaurs. Either helmsaurs or helmosaurs, one of those two. And I just went ahead and chopped these pots to see if there was anything in there. One of them did have a fairy, so that was good. I went to see if there was another heart in there, but there was not. There was just a bomb. But anyway, after that, you want to go ahead and go across and open this chest for a gacha seed. If you want another gacha seed, that's up to you. It don't really matter. But go ahead and kill this Moldor and get him out of the way. And go right one more screen using your last key. And in this chest can be, you guessed it, probably the boss key. Alright. So now all we got to do is head to the boss. And the boss is actually pretty easy to defeat. Actually, well, I was going to spoil how to defeat it, but I'll get to that when we get to the boss. Instead of spoiling it here. But you want to go ahead and go back across here. We don't have too many more rooms that we're going to go by before we get to the boss room, so just get ready for it. Boss, like I said, the boss is going to be kind of easy. I'll explain exactly what we have to do when we get to it. So go ahead and switch across, and then do it. Jump off the platform there. I thought I was going to switch hook again, but I didn't. Or long switch, actually. I'm sorry. So go ahead and swim through, and avoid these anti-fairies, and then left, almost at the right. I'm about to get my things confused. Go down for a second. We're only going to be down here just for a moment because we actually have to go over to the left where those blue platforms are at, or the blue tile floors rather, and we're going to resurface. So we're almost there. All we have to do is walk across this little area where these stairs are at. Again, I think I got distracted by something, that's why I was swimming against the wall there, but anyway, go ahead and go across and keep following the thing here and try not to fall down if you can at all avoid it. And I was killing this thing to get it out of my way. I don't actually know what it's called. I've just been calling it blue jellyfish. I don't remember what those enemies are called. But anyway, there is the boss door. Go ahead and go up. And here we are. Alright, so this boss is pretty easy. It'll change 2 different colors when you use long switch it. It will change from blue to red. And actually what you want to do is what you saw I did there is when it shoots off the little platform, or the little orb there, you want to switch hook to it so its orb will hit it. At first when I was doing this, when on my practice, I thought you actually had to hit it with your sword. I thought it, I was like, okay, you have to stun it by doing that and swing at it, but you don't. You actually just need to make sure it just hits the thing. And as you can probably tell from what I'm doing here, when it shoots the red orb, or whatever you want to call it, it will only damage it if it's blue. and vice versa. If it's red, only the blue orb can hurt it. So there you go, and then the boss is defeated. So see, like I said, it was pretty easy, and you get the heart container. And then we go in here to get you got the rolling sea and essence of time. The mystical song of the sea roars into a crashing wave that sweeps heroes out into adventure. Since you seem so relaxed, I've come with news. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me. The power of darkness flows through me. The powers swell. Even without the powers of young Nehru, I can stop time. Now true darkness comes. The sorrow of people shall be delivered to me, lighting my flame of sorrow. None can stop Baron now. You can only wait for the flame of sorrow to light. What a view! All humanity can feel the sorrow. Saving Nehru isn't. Baron's deeds have changed the world, Link. I cannot hear the last essence at all, but it must be somewhere in Labrana. I'm relying on you, Link. Alright, so next time we will make our way to getting the next thing. The next part, I will probably start off by showing the two random heart pieces you can get, which is one is by Syrup the Witch, and the other one through the Gacha Seeds. So anyway, until then, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great day.